Welcome back to the Raptors Wrap-Up podcast. I'm your host, Edwin Lingam. And man, this was a terrible game to watch. Raptor fans, I warn you to keep your eyes away from this game as the Raptors get absolutely destroyed 87-116 on the road in Orlando against the Magic. Raptors completely dominated in this game. Vucevic with a 30-20-8 game against the Raptors. Raptors did not bring their A game, their B game, their C game, or even their D game in this one. It was just a total shit show from the Raptors. Raptors shoot less than 30% of the game as a team. No Norman Powell in this game, who's leaving for had personal reasons. His grandfather passed away. Condolences to Norman Powell. No Lowry in this game and no JV in this game. And rebounding was a huge issue in this game once again. Raptors lose the rebounding battle 41-60, absolutely destroyed on the boards. Other than Kawhi Leonard and Serge Ibaka, the rest of the team suffered shooting the basketball. Just going down the line, you could see 1 of 8 from Siakam, 3 of 12 from Van Vliet, 2 of 8 from Wright, 1 of 9 from CJ. Just going down the list, everybody, OG, Monroe, Lorenzo Brown. It was pretty bad all around. There was a little hope in that fourth quarter when the Raptors were down 30 and cut it to 19. Boucher came in there, knocked down 3 threes. You thought the Raptors were going to make a comeback, but then a couple back-breaking plays by Terrence Ross, a 3 late in the shot clock, and then another jumper to follow it up. Pretty much put the dagger right there into the Raptors' hearts as Raptors could not get the comeback and suffer another loss. It's just a tough loss once again. In the Raptors' first 27 games, the Raptors went 21-6. In the next 10 games, the Raptors have gone 5-5. All 10 games, the Raptors have not had Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry in the lineup at the same time. And because you don't have your All-Stars, the Raptors have lost more games than usual. A 5-5 record in the last 10 games have the Raptors now sitting in second behind the Milwaukee Bucks, who now sit atop the Eastern Conference. Reasons why the Raptors lost today. 1. Poor shooting. Less than 30%. Just not good enough. The 3-point numbers may look good, but that's because Boucher hit 3 of them late in the game in garbage time, which really boosted the numbers. But it was a poor shooting overall. Second, even though the Raptors' offense wasn't good, their defense was as bad or even worse. Allowed open shots after open shots and just kept the Orlando Magic staying in the game when the Raptors had a 10-point lead in this game. But eventually that went away in a heartbeat and the Raptors just couldn't mount to anything after that. The third reason the Raptors lost this game, Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic dominated this game. These are the games where you need a guy like JV, a big body that could take the banging in the post. Ibaka can't handle it. Then you try putting Siakam there. That was a disaster. Monroe got absolutely outplayed. And then Boucher, same problem as Siakam, just too skinny. Vucevic had everything he wanted in this game. Almost had a triple-double in this game. Looked absolutely dominant. Just absolutely destroyed by this one guy by himself. He was kicking the ball out. He was scoring. He was shooting. He was out-rebounding the Raptors. Out-hustling them on the offensive glass. Just got everything he wanted and more. The only positive I seen in this game was Chris Boucher, who hit 3 threes in this game and actually looked pretty good playing tonight out of all the guys playing today, after Siakam went down hard after getting hit to the ground and kind of injured his hip. And then Van Vliet also hurt his shoulder, the same shoulder that he hurt during the playoffs last year, if you guys remember. So both guys get banged up. But that was the only positive I seen. Everything else was negative. Shooting was bad. Defense was bad. CJ Miles continues to struggle shooting the basketball. It doesn't look like Norman Powell has any scare from CJ Miles taking his minutes because he played terrible. He had one good floater in the lane and then everything else was just terrible all game long. But man, just scrap this game altogether. This was a terrible game by the Raptors. Raptors got one more game before the end of the year, and the Raptors need to wrap this up and try getting back to their winning ways and hopefully get some guys back to full health, because this team is dying with injuries, bumps and bruises all over the place. Needs to get some guys back. Hopefully Lowry comes back soon. as long as you have him and Leonard on the same court, I think the Raptors could win a few more games right now. This is a bad stretch that the Raptors are going through, but they'll bounce back. Until next time, guys. Peace.
Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the Raptors Wrap Up. Smash that like button, guys. Until next time. Deuces.